Every time I hear it, I'm transported back in time, sitting beside a roaring turf fire in my aunt and uncle's thatched cottage in the townland of Tullygharnon, just outside Castlederg on the Donegal-Tyrone border. This was where relations and neighbours shared stories and songs, where we feasted on freshly baked bread and boiled duck eggs, all washed down with mugs of strong tea. Only recently did I discover that the words and music of the Homes of Donegal were written by this man, Seán Mac Giolla Bhríde, John McBride. Born on the 21st of August 1902 on Crutch Island in West Donegal, Seán worked for many years as a schoolteacher at St Bahan's National School in St Johnson and Carrigan's, in the eastern part of Donegal. Apart from writing songs, he is known to have written plays and contributed a number of poems and short stories to the Derry Journal and to Ireland's Own. On the 11th of January 1945, St Bahan's Dramatic Club staged a humorous play, The Hobo's Hoolie, at the Memorial Hall in Carrigan's. The play including Seán Mac Giolla Bhríde's The Homes of Donegal. So this was the first public performance of the ballad, and the audience simply loved it. Believing it would be a great success in the hit parade, Seán Mac Giolla Bhríde presented the Homes of Donegal to Charlie McGee, a singer and guitarist from Derry City. Charlie, who was the brother of Seán Mac Giolla Bhríde's wife Kathleen, was so charmed by the ballad, he decided to record it to disc. A multi-talented individual, back in the 1930s, Charlie McGee was a professional goalkeeper, playing for Coleraine United, Sligo Rovers and Limerick United. After hanging up his soccer boots, he ran the Richmond Bar, the family pub in Derry, and when the Yanks were stationed in Derry in the 1940s, he bought his first guitar from an American GI. He soon became a virtuoso of the instrument. His performance style similar to that of jazz guitarist Django Reinhardt. Charlie, along with his wife Veronica, moved to Dublin in 1949. And a short time later, Charlie signed a 3-year recording contract with Glenside, a label run by Walton's Music Publishers. In May 1955, Glenside Records released The Homes of Donegal, both in Ireland and in America, and the sheet music was published by Walton's in August of that year. The ballad soon became a favourite among the thousands of listeners who regularly tuned into Walton's sponsored programme on Radio Éireann.
If you feel like singing, do sing an Irish song.
I've just dropped in. As for the melody that accompanied The Homes of Donegal, it is similar in parts to that which accompanied a much older ballad, Adieu to Ballyshannon, the words of which were written by Donegal poet William Allingham, one of Seán Mac Giolla Bhríde's literary heroes. Allingham's Adieu to Ballyshannon, sometimes known as the Winding Banks of Earn, was set to the air of an old melody called The River Row. Let's have a listen Adieu to Ballyshannon, where I was bred and born. Go where I may, I think of you as sure as night and morn. The kindly spot, the friendly town, where everyone is known, and not a face in all the place but partly seems my own. It's easy to see why the homes of Donegal had such an appeal at home and abroad. The verses celebrated the joys of old simplicity. They spoke of family, friends and neighbours, enjoying each other's company around the fire, while the kettle babbled on the crook and the porridge bubbled in the pot. Another recording of the Homes of Donegal was released in 1957 by Joe Lynch. It was also recorded by Bridie Gallagher, the girl from Donegal, and Eileen Donaghy, Ireland's Queen of Song. Charlie McGee, along with his wife Veronica, moved to New York in the 1960s, but the couple returned to Ireland in the late 1970s and settled, along with their 4 children, in Tumbreen, Carnew, in County Wicklow. From the 1980s onwards, the Homes of Donegal was recorded by a host of singers, including Paul Brady, Daniel O'Donnell, and Sean Donnelly. Having taught school for almost 40 years, the man who wrote the Homes of Donegal retired in 1971. He died aged 94 on the 13th of August 1996 at the home of his daughter in Cork, and he was laid to rest on Crutch Island. 6 years later, on the 24th of September 2002, in County Wicklow, Charlie McGee passed away at the grand old age of 89. And so ends the story of the Homes of Donegal. I've just called in to see you all. I'll only stay a while. I want to see how you're getting on. I want to see you smile. I'm happy to be back again and greet you big and small. For there's no place else on earth just like the Homes of Donegal. I always see the happy faces smiling at the door, the kettle babbling on the crook as I step up the floor, and soon the teapot's filling up my cup that's far from small. Oh, your hearts are like your mountains in the Homes of Donegal. I love to sit along with you and while away the night with tales of yore and fairy lore beside your fire so bright, and then to see prepared for me a shakedown by the wall. There's repose for weary wanderers in the Homes of Donegal. I see your homes at parting day, of that I never tire, and hear the porridge bubbling in the big pot on the fire. the lamp light, the dresser bright, and the big clock on the wall. Oh, a sight serene, celestial scene in the homes of Donegal. The time has come and I must go. I bid you all adieu. The open highway calls me forth to do the things I do. And when I'm tramping far away, I'll hear your voices call. And please God, I'll soon return unto the homes of Donegal. Please God, I'll soon return unto the homes of Donegal.